Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to another video. Today's title of the video, Your Dream Life, creating your dream life specifically, is not going to be easy. So today we need to get real with each other and talk about hard work. The life you want, it is absolutely possible. What you think about will come to pass. If you're consistently focused on what you're creating and what you want more than what you don't want and negativity, it will come to pass. However, this is a reminder that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. But since we are spiritual beings having a human experience, we live in a 3D reality where I can touch the plants behind me, I can touch this paper at my hat. This is a physical reality. So in order to manifest the life that you want, it requires you to do physical work, physical action. It is about energetic and spiritual alignment, but the final step of manifestation and bringing what you want to life is hard work. This is the natural law. This is the way things are. In other words, fitness, a common example I use in my videos. If you want the body that you want, yes, you do need to, and it's important to visualize it, to feel it energetically. What is your body gonna feel like? What are your energies gonna be like? What is your mental clarity gonna be like? What's your sex drive gonna be like? What's the quality of your sleep gonna be like? How are you gonna wake up in the morning? When you get out of the shower, how are you gonna look naked? It is important for you to visualize and get into that energetic state, that alignment. And if you just sit there and do that all day long, but never go and work out, is it ever gonna happen? Of course not. Because the physical work, the physical manifestation of whatever you want, you have to do the hard work. You can get into alignment, and when you're in the alignment energy flow, it all of a sudden doesn't feel like hard work because you're in the energetic alignment flow. So there are ways to go about this, but in the end, you still have to go to the gym. You still have to be mindful about what you eat. You still have to approach this in a way where first it happens in your mind, you feel it in your heart, you can sense it with your senses, and you still have to do the action. You gotta go lift the weights, you gotta go run, you gotta go to the Pilates class, you gotta plan to get up after you drop the kids off and go to your yoga class, whatever it is. You've gotta go and do your CrossFit class, whatever it is. Again, using fitness as an example, you will never get the body that you want, that you imagine and feel you have, unless you go and do that final action. And that final action is work. And that final action that you're doing, the hard work, is literally you being in the crucible, being forged from frickin' iron into pure cold steel. You're a machine. You are becoming the best version of yourself. That hard work, that day that you don't want to go to the gym more than anything, and you've been going for a month and a half, consistently working your butt off, and you're not seeing results, and you're just about to give up, and that day that you don't want to go, and you say, this isn't even working, and you're exhausted after work, you had a terrible day at work, that is literally the single day that's going to change everything in your life. The story that comes to mind that I'll share is from Napoleon Hill, right? Think and Grow Rich, 3 Feet from Gold, where there's a prospector miner, went all in on a gold mine. He kept digging and digging and digging. He hit like a little bit of a vein and thought he was going to be rich, so he was digging super hard. Nothing happened. After a period of time, he ended up selling everything. But it turns out the guy who bought his equipment and the site bought a prospector and said, yeah, actually, you're about to hit it big. That was a small vein, and then there was a bunch of rock you had to work through to get to the huge vein. And then that guy who quit was 3 feet from gold. So when you want to give up the most is when you have to double down. This requires hard work. Think about anything in your life that you've wanted to achieve. You do not achieve the great heights with avoiding hard work, and you've got to embrace the hard work part of it. This is part of the process. That hard work process is the blacksmith nailing the frickin' sword over and over to make the finest steel sword you've ever seen. You are the sword. The hard work is you getting pounded by every single swing of that hammer of life, or whatever it is, the weights, the workouts, the sales calls when you're so burnt out. This is you becoming that person. That hardship is what's forming you into the person that's ready for receiving those blessings that is going to live that life. It's the same thing with relationships. You going through these tough conversations, you going through all these different dates, you having all of these terrible flings, meeting these people. This is you being forged and clarifying who it is that you want and need to become and what you need to heal in order to have that relationship you want in your life. You getting rejected by 1,000 freaking people doing door-to-door sales. That is you being forged into the person who's ready for the great success and the master salesman that's going to make mega millions of dollars. That's hard ass work, going and knocking on doors, making phone calls, going out and networking. You have to do the work. You absolutely have to. There's no way around it. These are natural laws. This is what is required of us in order to create that success. When you embrace that process and understand that the hard work day after day is what's forging you and is literally the key to unlock the life of your dreams, you will begin to embrace it. And when you get these little nods from the universe that you popped through and got a good sale, that you got out of the shower and can see a little abs or a little more definition in your arms. These are drops. These are keys from the universe. These are synchronicities. These are little hints of evidence that it's happening. It's just not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to happen without the hard work. So if you're on that path and you're ready to give up, this is a sign that you need to double down on the hard work and understand that this is you being formed in the crucible, in the fire, to be forged as the person you wish to be, who has that super successful business and life of freedom, that has that incredible bikini body or six-pack at the beach, that has the most loving, amazing, incredible partner and relationship that's heaven on earth. This is the process. The work is required. It's a requirement. It has to be this way. This is natural law. So keep going if you're on the path, and especially if you're ready to give up on whatever that thing is, no, that's the time to double down. You're 3 feet from gold. You're so close. So keep going. Work your butt off. It does pay off. You're watching this because you're spiritual. You're a divine soul. You're a starseed. You understand karmic cycles. What goes around comes around. The work you're putting in, the universe takes note of it all. It may not manifest itself right away, but when it manifests, oh, you will know it, and it'll be better than you have ever imagined. So continue to put out that energy in which you wish to receive in return. Are you putting out more focus on positive energy, or are you focused on more on negative energy? It's okay whatever you're doing if you're focused more on the negative and what you're missing. Again, law of attraction, you're just attracting that more into your life. So focus on the positive. What are you putting out? What are you putting out? What are you putting out? That's what you're going to get back. So if your manifestations are not coming in, you've got to get into alignment and do the physical actions with a pure heart and faith and love, 100% undeniable truth that it is going to come back to you tenfold, because it will. The quotes I'll leave you with today: the only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Thought that was a cool one. The other one: nothing worthwhile comes easily. Half effort does not produce half results. It produces no results. Oh man. See, I'm grinding right now, guys. My work is demanding. I just got done with 5 days in a row after only having 1 day off and working 6 days before that. I got asked to come in today, but I was like, I need to rest, and I wanted to do some videos, and I work 6 days coming up. I'm in the crucible. I'm being formed. Everything is coming to me, and it's manifested, but it's hard work. I'm not going to lie. So if you're not getting what you want, it's because you've got to get into alignment. You've got to really feel and know that it's true. You've got to do the inner work of healing and reprogramming your beliefs and getting over any doubt that's in your way that this can happen. And then the last step is the physical action. Get in there, lift the weights, go out and meet new people, go see a therapist, understand the trauma that you need to heal, reprogram your beliefs, continue to read, continue to study, continue to knock on doors, continue to make the phone calls, whatever it is for you. The thing that you're avoiding the most is the thing that you need to do and is the reason why you're not seeing the results. The most uncomfortable thing to do. okay, I want to make content and stuff, but I'm going to plan and do camera, research cameras and editing programs. No, you're avoiding getting on camera because you're scared. Get on camera. The thing you're avoiding the most is the thing you need to do. That's what's going to transform your life. That is the hard work for you. So get out there and do the hard work. You're not alone. I'm here for you. Although it may feel like you're alone because there's people around you that don't support you, this is a great sign. The people that don't support you are a great sign. It's because you're breaking out of your old life. You're breaking out of your old cycle. Double down, leave them behind. Don't worry about them. Focus on what you need to do because you're on a different path now. It's all coming to you, but it requires hard work. I love you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.